Okay, so today is the only query. So ABCD is a square and the diagonals intersect at O. So first we draw this square ABCD. Diagonals intersecting at O. This is point O. If P is a point on AB such that AO equals to AP. So here on this line there is a point P. Suppose this is P and it is like that. This side must be equals to this side. Right? So prove that 3 times angle POB. So we have to prove in this question 3 times angle POB is equals to angle AOP. This is the question. Okay, so first understand this question. ABCD is a square. So whenever it is talking about the square, so all the properties of a square we must know that. Okay, what are the properties of a square? All sides are equal, each angle is of 90 degree and their diagonals bisecting at 90 degree. Okay, so whenever we are talking about this square, we must remember all the properties of this square. First thing is that. Then now come to the question. Here it is given that there is a point P on this side AB, right? Such that both sides are equal. This side AO is equals to OP, right? So by this thing, what other thing we can find? When two sides are equal, then their opposite angles are also equal. So we can say that this angle must be equals to this angle, right? So let's see the proof. Huh? Acha, which sides are equal here? Let me see. AO is equals to AP, right? Okay, sorry. This is not equal. Fine. That's why this one, huh? That's why this opposite. Fine. So these two sides are equal. It means their opposite angles are also equal. First thing is this. And now let's see this POB. Where this is? POB. This is the angle POB. Okay. So we have to find the relation between these two angles, POB and AOP. POB is this and AOP is this. Okay. So we don't know what we have to do. So we just start whatever data is given. With the help of that we start solving the question. So we know that the sum of this angle plus this angle is 90 degree because from the property of the squares. So angle AOP, this red one, and POB plus angle POB, this is equals to 90 degree. Reason is that we can write the reasons. Diagonals of a square intersect at 90 degrees. So we can write this reason here. Fine. And now what we can do here? Nothing. We just put it like this. Or we can make this equation first. Yes, one more property of diagonal is the square is that the diagonals are intersecting the angles, or we can say bisecting the vertex angles. This is the diagonal, so this is bisecting this angle. This angle equals to this angle. Similarly, this angle is equals to this angle. So the diagonals of a square bisecting the angles, corresponding angles, or we can say that this angle. This is the diagonal BD. So this diagonal is bisecting these angles. There is a property that you can see that the property in your book also. You can revise that. This is on page number 266. The diagonals of a square are equal, right? All the sides of a square are equal, and the diagonals of a square intersect at right angles. The diagonals bisect the angles of a square. Okay, so this is the property. The diagonals is bisecting the angles of the square. So it means that these two angles are equal. Okay, so from this triangle, we can say that because this is the right angle, 90 degree. Okay, every angle of the square is of 90 degree. So this is the diagonal. So this is bisecting this. So we can find that this angle must be equals to 45 degree, of course, because diagonal is bisecting this angle. So we can write here angle OAP is equals to 45 degree. We can write the reason. So for geometry we must write the reason. Fine. Okay. So now see this triangle. We can with the help of the angle sum property we can find here these both angles are equal. So we can find a relation in these angles. So now see that in triangle AOP, if you have any doubt you can ask freely, okay, because it's a very important question. In triangle AOP we are taking this triangle, okay, suppose I am making this triangle here. This is AOP. We know this angle is equals to this is given, and this one is 45, we have found this, right? Okay, so we can write in this triangle AOP angle OAP plus angle AOP plus angle this OPA, right? OPA, angle OPA. So the sum of these three angles must be equals to 180 degree, angle sum property. And we know that these two angles are equal. AOP is equals to OP. These two are equal. So in place of this we can write AOP, because we have to find the relation between AOP and this. So we need only AOP, right? So there is no need to write OPA. So in place of OPA we can write
date.
Sure, 25 today. Okay. So in place of this we can write this angle OAP plus angle AOP plus this is also AOP is equals to 180 degree. Okay, and we have calculated this OAP is 45. So we can write 45 degree plus we can write this 2 time angle AOP is equals to 180 degree. Fine. So let's see here. 2 time angle AOP is equals to 180 minus 45. And now angle AOP is equals to, this will be 135 by 2. Fine. This we can 67 50, not 6. We can 2 6 are 12, 2 7 are 14, 67.5, right? We can write this this also. AOP we have found. Now we have to find POB. So from this first equation we just put this value of AOP and we will find this POB. Okay, so now see that angle AOP plus POB is equals to 90 degree. So angle POB is equals to 90 minus 67.5. So POB will be how much? 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 7 is 2, 8 minus 6 is 2, right? So this is your third equation, we can suppose. So this is POB equals to 22.5, and this relation we have to prove. So now we can write like this: angle POB is equals to 22.5. We need 3 on the LHS, we need 3, so we can multiply both sides by 3. So multiplying both sides by 3. Both sides by 3. So this will be 3 times POB is equals to 3 times 22.5. So 3 angle POB is must be equals to, what is this? 67.5, right? And this is the value of angle AOP. So in place of this we can write 3 times angle POB must be equals to angle AOP. This one we have to prove, right? So we can write as proved. So this is a very logical question, because in this question of square we have used most of the properties of the square. So this is the question from the properties of the square. So whenever we are talking about the square, so first thing is that in our mind all the properties we must recall that. Okay, every property we must remember, because so many questions are just asked from the properties. So what properties we have used here? First thing is that diagonals are bisecting perpendicularly, right? So this is the 90-degree angle. This one we have used. And the diagonals are bisecting the angles. We have used this property as well. Okay? And angle sum property, these are common things. So by using these two properties of parallelogram, we have solved these functions. Fine? Okay. You can write down this.